Chairman yields back. Now I recognize Mr. James from the great state of Michigan for his 5 minutes of questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, I want to express my sincere gratitude to you and Chairman Guthrie for your leadership in organizing this amazing hearing. I also appreciate all our distinguished panelists for being here today. I look forward to hearing from your insight, and I've been enjoying your feedback thus far. I've said for years, Facebook is the Philip Morris of our time, yet they are just one example of the cesspool that is the modern internet. Americans are waking up to big tech's game. They provide lip service on how they're protecting children while actually delivering none of those protections. Social media has been labeled the primary culprit, and for good reason. Countless studies and multiple congressional hearings make clear that social media is not only addictive service for children, but is also harmful for their mental acuity and overall mental health. The damage social media is doing to our kids is unconscionable and extremely disturbing. Big tech is knowingly and willingly wreaking havoc on our kids' mental health. As a father of 3 school-aged boys, the warning signs of social media's impact on kids are abundantly clear to me and to all parents. My bill, H.R. 3149, the App Store Accountability Act, ensures that children are not accessing age-restricted material through online app stores and gives parents real control over what their kids can download. In fact, a national poll commissioned by Digital Childhood Alliance found that 88% of parents want app stores to require parental approval before minors can download a new app. 88%. Can you imagine any other issue that 88% of Americans agree on? We've printed 83 letters just today from parents and groups who agree. Just as brick and mortar stores are held responsible for selling age-restricted materials like tobacco or alcohol to minors, the App Store Accountability Act will hold digital app stores accountable for providing adult or addictive material to minors as well. Kids cannot consent. I say again, kids cannot consent. And any company that exposes them to adult or addictive material should and will be held accountable. The App Store Accountability Act holds big tech companies to the same standard as local corner stores. It protects the next generation by empowering parents now and making clear that when it comes to safeguarding our children, no one gets a free pass. My time is limited, so I'll get right to it. Mr. Thayer, as excited as I am to lead this App Store Accountability Act, I do want to share the logic is very simple. App stores are a gateway to the internet for social media, for our children. You've played a very critical role in shaping similar legislation at the state level. Can you state one more time why placing the burden to verify a user's age on the App Store rather than on individual websites or apps is the most efficient and privacy-protective way to ensure online safety for kids?
Well, thank you, Congressman, for all your work on this. You've been a real champion, and it's been an honor and privilege working with you and your staff. I think who said it better was Congressman Orbanotti themselves. They have the data already. They already have all of the access to this information. And not only that, they already are developing the tools currently. So in the states, we got, I think, 3 states to subscribe to the App Store Accountability and pass it. Texas is among them. And as a result, it actually forced Apple to create the APIs that would be necessary in order to accomplish all of this. As you say, this is a very simple idea. Leverage the existing infrastructure to do an amount of good. And at the end of the day, they're the ones calling themselves a store, not us. So if they want to be a store, we should hold them to the same accountability as any other store in any other market. It's absurd that merely because you put electrons into a store, it's somehow magically new. No, they know what they're selling, they know what's on their product, and most importantly, they know the age of their user better than any other company in the world.
That's exactly right. And maybe you can help me to respond to some of, I won't say the critics, but those who may not know the intent or the details of what we're trying to do here. Can you help explain a little bit differently privacy concerns that some may arise?
So I actually don't have to, because as Apple itself has said that they can actually do all of this in a privacy-conscious way. So to be clear, all the act is really requiring Apple and Google to do is to share an API that's encrypted, and they do this on multiple different layers, not just on not just to verify age, but actually they've done it Every time you do a financial transaction, that's an API. That is an API that's connecting with some other app that says, hey, the transaction has gone through. Apple and Google act as the direct, not even intermediaries. They're basically the brokers to all of these issues, and they've been able to say with a straight face that they can do so privacy and put all the safeguards in place. All this act does is hold them accountable to what they tell the American population. That is it.
Thank you, Mr. Thayer. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.